Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of another fucking podcast, another effing podcast, however you want to say it. Izzy Presley coming to you via Memorex from the Hurt Locker here in beautiful Hollywood, California, where right now it is a balmy 50 degrees, 70s by later this week. Joining me in the studio right here in the Hurt Locker in just a little bit will be Lob Madness out of Minneapolis. Caught them last night at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Very cool show. They headlined, they closed it down. It was a lot of fun last night. And I can't wait to get those boys here in the studio to talk about everything Lob Madness has to say. Just got off a tour of Europe with Papa Roach and did some shows by themselves over in Europe also. We'll talk about all of that great stuff and even get them to play acoustically right here in the Hurt Locker for each and every one of you. But right now, let us dive into their recorded music. Last week you heard Got Me Wrong, which is the first single off of their brand new record called Chances Are. Right now, I am going to spin for you a little track called Misery. This is Lob Madness right here on another effing podcast. They will be in studio right after this.
Those hipsters say now anything bad about you got no takes on the clothes, but don't ask, you ain't got money anyway. Like the salt now in the air, cause the freeways take me now everywhere, everywhere. Inside you, yeah. A smacked out blood rush view you talk about, nothing but scenery and everyone looks like you and wants a little piece of the misery. Smacked out blood rush view you talk about, nothing but scenery and everyone looks like you and know it's misery. We've all got them lonely stars and try to make it home from the bar. Go to bed with somebody beautiful. Forget tomorrows, everyone, just learn to live, in the sun, learn to live inside you, The smacked out blood rush view you talk about, nothing but scenery and everyone looks like you, wants a little piece of, the misery. Smacked out blood rush view you talk about, nothing but scenery and everyone looks like you, and know it's misery. Question yourself at all when you got a dealer living down the hall, and all the stars on the sidewalk, you know they weep for you and me who are, fresh off the bus. We've all got them lonely stars and try to make it home from the bar. Go to bed with somebody beautiful. Forget tomorrows, everyone, just learn to live, in the sun, learn to live inside you, The smacked out blood rush view you talk about, nothing but scenery and everyone looks like you, wants a little piece of, the misery. Smacked out blood rush view you talk about, nothing but scenery and everyone looks like you, and know it's misery. Saying I, yeah. Saying I, yeah.
All right, that was Misery by Lob Madness, and finally welcoming to another fucking podcast. They are in the house, Kurt Aaron, Dave, and Riggs. Welcome to the Hurt Locker.
Thanks for having us, man.
Hey, man, it's good to have you guys here. 20,000 miles right now you guys are on, right?
Yeah, and I don't know, what, 40 shows, 45 shows, something like that.
And you're doing this all with no management, no publicist, no record company behind you.
No money.
Correct. Yeah, I mean we are, we have people coming out to help us, but we don't have anything official. We have a sponsor, King of Diamonds in Minnesota, and Red Rocket gear, Red Rocket vapes. They've come on board to kind of pitch in to help us, keep us on the road. But yeah, for pretty much the most part, we're booking it and showing up and driving 31 hours straight, or hopping a plane to cross the pond and all that crap. So it's been great. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, it's just glad to see that this can be done. A lot of bands get stuck and they think, oh fuck, I got nothing behind me, no record deal or anything, and I can't do it. But you guys are fucking doing it, man. It's great to see it.
Thanks. We hopefully we're putting in the groundwork to say we can do it on our own. It'd be a lot cooler if it'd be a lot cooler if someone in the higher ups would come down and assist us. That'd be even cooler, because definitely we're proving that we're doing it on our own pretty well. If they came in, it would probably only be better, I would imagine.
Oh, absolutely. Now, Kurt, you've been how long have you been working on this project? Because I know you were kind of out of the music biz for a little while, weren't you?
Yeah, I came back to Minnesota about 5 years ago, and I'd been going through this period of being a struggling acoustic artist, and it was going to make it a record, just a solo record, acoustic record, called La Madness. And then it just kind of, the name became an entity. And then when I did kind of leave music for a while, everyone harped on me a little bit to stay at it. And then me and Aaron got together, and after like 15 minutes, Aaron's like, screw that acoustic, dude. Pick up the electric, and then it just took off force from then. So by the time Riggs came on, then it was, that's about a year and a half ago. But the record came out just June 29th.
Okay,
so.
How long were you working on the record before it did come out?
I think collectively, maybe 9 months, I think we spent on it, something like that. Is that about right? 9 months, almost a year.
Well, the single came out like 3 rehearsals in, and then I don't know what else.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't play a lot of we're still like, I don't even know, we're under 80 shows as a band, period. And so we just played, just to kind of go out and just test stuff and kind of, just kind of get it going. But since the record came out, and actually just before the record came out, we came out west here and did we did Denver, and then we did 3 nights in San Diego and 5 nights in Hollywood last time, and then went back to Minnesota and put the record out. So we just was like a promotional tour, but we actually got the physical copy like 3 days before we left, so we took it and promoted it. And before we were even home, the Whiskey booked us again for our show that we did last night. So we put another tour around it, and then just recently, 2 weeks before we're supposed to come out here, we won that contest to play with Papa Roach in Europe, so we went over to Europe too. So it's been crazy the last couple of weeks, and we're halfway through this grind here, and look forward to the next run when that comes. But we're just enjoying the moment right now.
Well, it seemed like with that contest, I saw you guys posted like, yeah, vote for us, we're gonna enter this contest, and it seemed like 2 days later you guys fucking won. It seemed like really fast. I mean, how did that whole thing come about?
11-7, a really amazing label that Jacoby at Papa Roach and Nikki Sixx have. They were kind of behind this contest series of playing with Papa Roach in Europe, and I'd seen it, Papa Roach just like 2 weeks prior to that at First Ave, and I saw the thing on Facebook and was like, well, shit, let's enter it. And so we did, and then we got the phone, email a couple days later saying yeah, it's you and one other band in the finals. So we got picked out of a lot of bands to just get that far, and it was like, okay, cool, that's great, and whatever. And then, but still, fuck it, let's try win it anyways, obviously.
Of course. I mean, why not?
And so we didn't let the daunting task of winning it or how we're gonna get over there, we didn't even fucking care about that. Let's just win the thing, and we did. So. And
you guys were lacking passports? Is that the story that I heard?
Yeah, we had to get emergency passports. Everything came down to the wire to get us there. But we don't worry about the obstacles. We just get it done.
Right.
But the people at the passport office in Minneapolis, we love you. Thanks.
You also picked up some other shows while you were in Europe too.
Yeah, we actually, everything was kind of just last minute. We found out we had like a week to get to Europe and find it. I mean, like, it's just like, whoa. And it was like right before this tour here in the States. So, we ended up playing 2 shows in one night in Amsterdam.
Nice.
We rented a Mercedes and took that up the Autobahn to Amsterdam. That was pretty sweet. And then it was just all around great time because the Papa Roach show was just awesome. They're super great guys, and the tour manager actually is from Minneapolis too, so that was kind of neat. And then we went to Paris, and and then we flew back here, had 3 days off, played First Avenue, and then drove 31 hours straight to Vegas and played.
So you didn't get too high in Amsterdam to do 2 shows?
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
We were in Amsterdam?
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, let's spin a track off the record. Let's see. Been Waiting?
Yeah, this one actually just got picked up now at in Phoenix.
Nice.
KDKB. So we have actually three songs going in 3 different markets. Got Me Wrong, I sprung on K-Rock here in LA. 93X took She's a Devil, and now Ben Waiting's been taken by Phoenix. So 3 singles off our debut record already have gotten some play. So yeah, take this one.
Amazing.
The chicks dig this one for sure.
All right, here we go. Off of Chances Are, this is Law Madness. Ben Waiting.
She been waiting on her blue eyes now. She been waiting all her life. She been waiting on the blue eyes now. Sick of waiting all her life, like a flower on the wall. 'Cause we don't say all the things we should say, like I love you forever, please stay. 'Cause we don't say all the things we should say, like I love you forever, please stay. Baby, no arms makes it hard to reach out. You're of your own mind. You can never get out. Yeah, the writing is on the wall. 'Cause we don't say all the things we should say, like I love you forever, please stay. 'Cause we don't say all the things we should say, like I love you forever, please stay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kissing you in the car, 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 kissing you. Well, I've been waiting on your blue eyes now. I'm sick of waiting all my life. Yeah, the writing is on the wall. 'Cause we don't say all the things we should say, like I love you forever, please stay. 'Cause we don't say all the things we should say, like I love you forever.
That was Ben Waiting off of Lob Madness's debut album, chances are, and they are in studio. They're here in the Hurt Locker right now, coming off a big show last night at the Whiskey, which I was lucky enough to attend. Thank you very much for my ticket, by the way.
No worries. Thanks for being there.
That was it was pretty badass. I mean, somebody coming from St. Cloud, Minnesota. I mean, you're from Rochester, and all these guys are from Minnesota. You always have those dreams of playing these clubs like this. Talk about, playing. Like, dude, it's the fucking Whiskey. I mean, the history of that place, and you guys get encores.
It was pretty cool. The Whiskey is definitely a staple in the rock world. But on our record, like when we did this time out, the first tour, the first place to book us was the Whiskey on a Saturday night.
Right. Yeah,
And,
especially on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
First time.
they've been really good to us. They've been super to us. And when we were, we weren't even back yet from that tour, and we got this show booked last night. So we split this whole tour around this show at the Whiskey. And it's kind of funny. We're like, I'm a huge Morrison fan. And I used to play the Cat Club when I lived in San Diego. I used to do acoustic shows at the Cat Club, and
that was right next door.
Right.
The Rock and Irish bar.
Right.
What the fuck it is, yeah.
I used to, but I refused to go into the Whiskey the whole time I lived out in California because I was like, the only time I'm going to go there is when I play there, and so that was so cool to be there. Last time was surreal, and then we just went to Paris. One of the first things we did was go to Jim's grave. And that was pretty spectacular. We actually we had a ticket from last night that we all signed and thanked Jim, and I hopped the fence and put in his picture, and then here, then we're rocking it at the Whiskey last night, and they kept telling us to play more, and that's pretty cool when you can play a place like that, and they ask you to play 2 encores. Is pretty,
sitting in
sweet.
the back, and all of a sudden you hear the sound guy, coming through the monitors. Do another one. You want to do another one? Do another one.
Yeah, it's Crash is a great guy, but everyone at the Whiskey's been so good to us, and so we're grateful. We're super grateful. It was a lot of fun, and we had some really good people on the bill too last night. Even these girls we met last time, we were partying at the Rainbow afterwards, and we met these girls, and they're in a band called Violet, and we just kind of stayed in touch. And then, sure as shit, we they hit up like, hey, can we hop on the bill? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So they played too, and that was a lot of fun too. So small world, like you put yourself out there, and all of a sudden now like people are knowing who we are now. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I noticed Ack did not get a call for this show, but there's shows in the future.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but my Ace Frehley tribute, Ack, our very first show, which was kind of like my going away party in Minneapolis, these guys were nice enough to let us get on the bill, and it was a hell of a kickoff party, let me tell you.
That was fun.
That was a good time. So as far as the record goes, when you're writing this, I mean, when did everybody kind of come into the mix?
What do you mean?
Like, so you had some songs already, and you brought in.
Yeah, the songs were already there, and I was just gonna cut them, and then Aaron came in, and when it just changed the dynamic. When he goes from acoustic solo to it really being a band project, everyone puts their own little thing on. I mean, Aaron just took an acoustic record and put the fucking pedal to the metal on it, and so and Seth came in on bass, and then Riggs came on board, and then right before the tour, we ended up getting David on bass, and just been slaying it ever since. And so we actually have another record ready to go right now.
Oh, nice.
We just got to get in the studio and cut it, and then we're writing a third one. And now as we go along into this third one, now there's much more co-writing and stuff now.
Right.
Everyone kind of, the song's like coming from, it's being developed right there in the rehearsal studio, as opposed to me coming in and having a whole piece done.
How different does the new stuff sound? I mean, is it still pretty close to what the record is? I mean, now you have 4 inputs instead of just you saying, "Hey, all right, I got these songs, let's do it."
I think it's stayed pretty true. We have a pretty solid vision of what we want as a band, and that's why it works.
Right.
But I think we've branched out a little bit too. But at the same time, we've definitely stayed true to what we're about, and I think that's the most important thing. We're not reaching for anything. We're just pretty raw and pretty real, and that's what people are liking about it. The demographics fucking huge, you know. So
yeah, absolutely. You know, it's and you call it what indie grind blues.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Well, acoustically, it was like the indie grind blues of acoustic fashion. I was like, everyone was doing like when I was out here, everyone was doing like fucking emo or fucking screamo metal and you know, or the mashup hip hop stuff, and I was just like, I just want to fucking rock, and it was acoustic. All the songs were written acoustic to play with a band, but just never had the right players. Having a band's like having 5 girlfriends, so you know, like it's hard to do, and I'm super fortunate to find the guys that are playing in this band, you know. So, but yeah, I wasn't about what was going on and people calling that rock or whatever. I was like, I think the whole term has just been fucking raped. So it's like, well, why be a part of? Try to say you're a part of something that, like, you know, at the same time wasn't all that accepting to what I was doing either. So it's kind of funny now because some of those songs now are the ones that people love, and it's like, well, fuck, you know. So indie grind blues, it's more than just, it's an entire genre movement in a just different direction, taking the things that we like from all the things, and you know, not about like doing what someone else done. We're just gonna kind of plow our own way, just kind of like how we're hitting the road with, you know, fuck it, we're doing it ourselves, you know.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Even though you do know a publicist, and you're not using him, by the way.
Get to work.
Hey, I'm here, fucker. You know that shit. Let's spin another song. Let's do is this Rock and Roll Kennedy?
Yeah, man, that'd be good.
All right, tell us about this tune before we get into it.
Well, I was living in San Diego and was staying up a lot. And I was driving back.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, right. And just kind of, I was going through the Green River Valley, actually, the border of Colorado area, and a song came to me, and I just was driving. I was like, shit. So I wrote the whole thing out on my insurance papers while I was driving. I got home to Minnesota, and I fucking wrote it and recorded it acoustically in my dad's kitchen, and then had it. But it's, you know, it's about kind of Marilyn Monroe and speed and really just sick of seeing people that would buy their way into fame with zero talent. You know, it's kind of frustrating when you bust your ass and you have to, you know, you're competing with people with tons of cash, you know.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Off of Chances Are, Rock and Roll Kennedy.
Fell in love with her, and I'm moving now. You know, a black and white. She said she was falling to pieces, but gonna make it through the night. She's high. White smoke, white lies, she's leading you on. She said now, forever, no sleep for days, and she's gone. White smoke, white lies, she's leading you on. No sleep now, no sleep for days. Yeah, she's gone. Starving out the wife I left inside. Glass screaming, oh, I want a diamond ring. In the hills of my California, getting to sing. They wanna be rock and roll Kennedys, so they can buy their way out. I run out. rock and roll Kennedys, so they can die on TV now. Oh, she's gone. Na 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 now.
All right, that was Rock and Roll Kennedy from Mob Madness, who are right here live via Memorex in the studio, the Hurt Locker. And you lived in San Diego for a while, and what's this deal about the House of Blues in San Diego?
Yeah, so there is Catherine Beeks runs listenlocalsandiego.com and helps like a lot of artists. So when I first moved to San Diego, she booked me a lot for my acoustic shows there, and I became part of the Acoustic Alliance, like top 11 songwriters get together and do a show. And so she took care of us. And then when I moved to Texas and then back to Minnesota, I've always stayed in touch with her. And then when I got this project going, kept in touch and sent her out some stuff, and she booked us as part of the Listen Local showcase at the House of Blues, which they have, and we played it last time, and then now we're playing it again on Tuesday. So it's really cool. It's because it's it's a local San Diego thing, but they still hold me as like a local San Diegan, so it's pretty cool.
San Diegan.
Yeah, San Diegoan.
San Diego.
San Diego.
Whale's
With
vagina.
Whale's vagina. Yeah. So, but Catherine's been really great, supportive, and along with KPRI in San Diego as well. So that's a showcase that they have, and we're back again on Tuesday. The show starts at 7, and it's a free show. We play at 9. So we're stoked to be back in San Diego, especially, and House of Blues is a great place too.
That's kick ass. I want to hear from the rest of the guys. I mean, what's this
Sure.
tour been like for you guys? I mean, did you expect this kind of stuff coming into this? I mean, what were your expectations coming into the band? And I don't know. Talk to me.
Everyone's been nice that we've been on the road. I mean, people have just been so hospitable to us.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just been unreal, and fun, just playing a bunch of different places and meeting new people.
Unless, of course, you're going up against Hairball in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it, man. We rocked.
We still-
rocked,
yeah.
man.
Oh, that's all that matters. Vance is a kick-ass club, man.
That was a fun venue.
We definitely got a home there when we go back. That's for sure. Duh. Huh, Walter?
Still really hungover.
Yeah, you look it. No, I mean,
Thank you.
that's how I roll. When you guys did come into this project, what were your thoughts about when you guys started, and where did you think it would go?
Shit.
Putting you on the spot here. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Well, Kurt's kind of an animal. I figured it would go up if it was going to go anywhere, as long as we could hold it together, and we did. And I'm pretty proud of where we're at and what's going on with moving forward into the second album and just getting out touring on our own. Things are coming together. I don't think we'll be on our own for that much longer, and I believe in the project and its ability to continue moving forward. So it's pretty exciting.
Well, yeah, it is very fucking exciting, especially for me, a Minnesota boy, and seeing you guys playing the fucking whiskey.
Yeah, that was so
that's
fun.
fucking
Man.
badass. Now, you guys got some other shows coming up yet before you go home. You got Phoenix, right?
Yeah, so Tuesday we have House of Blues. Wednesday we're playing Joe's Grotto in Phoenix. Thursday we're playing Herman's Hideaway in Denver. And then Friday I think we're throwing in a Kansas City show. And then Saturday we're at Bunkers back in Minneapolis.
Okay.
And then we kind of come back to my hometown, Rochester, and blow the roof off Kathy's Pub there. And then we're having like a sponsor and fan appreciation show at the Another Bar in Minneapolis on the 3rd. So it's bam, 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 and then we get ready to, do some other stuff, and, we'll worry about that when we get there.
Weren't you supposed to have a Louisiana show?
That was prior. Yeah, we were gonna
okay,
play
so
down. Yeah, we were gonna play down in New Orleans and do a Southern thing, and some other shows didn't come through. And it was like right before this, and I was like, let's just recoup a little bit and work on. We had some other stuff to do, which ended up being the right choice. And Hangar 13 down in New Orleans, Ian Severson, is a buddy of mine back from Minneapolis. So we got the green light to play there anytime. So and that's starting to happen. Now, any place that we've ever played, is like totally, you can come back anytime you want. So it's been good. We just got to get out there and play it, So we'll be there. We'll do a Southern thing probably this spring, and then we look to be on the East Coast, in the summer. So
Finally gonna hit New York, huh?
it hits you sometimes.
Is that the smell of urine in the air, or is that just the?
No, that was Paris.
Paris is worse than New York.
It was pretty. It was pretty grimy.
I've never been to New York or Paris.
Depends how much you like urine.
Touche.
Yeah, New York's great. We have a lot of friends out on the East Coast too, so they've been kind of like, when we came back from the first tour, we were going to go to the East Coast. That was going to be the next thing we were going to do, but then the whiskey turned around and booked us again. It's like, so we were laughing about it when we were in Europe, because we're like, oh yeah, we go to the West Coast twice, then we fly over the East Coast and play Europe before hitting the East Coast market. So it'll be fun when we do, because Riggs lived out there. He went to school in Boston and stuff too. So
down by the water. You didn't pick up the accent? That's horse shit.
Get in the cats. Go to the back.
All right, let's close the show out. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you guys in the Hurt Locker.
Thank you so much. I would just say have everybody come to lamadness.com or find us on Twitter and Twitter and Facebook at La Madness Music, and then of course Reverb Nation La Madness, and pick up our record, chances are, and share that shit.
You can get it on iTunes, or you can order it directly from you guys and actually get a hard copy, which I suggest doing because it's nice having a fucking copy of the record.
It's not bad when you got a smoking hot chick on the cover too. That's
exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, let's talk about that before you go. It's a playmate.
We it's funny, we were in our 7th show was playing the Shannon Hoon Vigil in Indiana. It's a big Blind Melon on the tribute album, so I've kind of had a relationship with them for years now. And so we went down there and played, and we partied in a strip club called Chances Are, and we had such a blast. We were like, let's bring that kind of fun, dirty, kind of smuttiness back to the rock, that's a fun rock, I think. So we're like, at the same time, kind of a Spinal Tap ode to like, let's put a cover on that might offend somebody, which now wasn't. I guess we weren't trying to offend anybody.
No, it's not like there's any Bush on there.
Right?
I mean, that would've been glorious.
Yeah, it's not Amorica by Black Rose, but so we decided to put a girl on the cover, and I actually knew Jessica from back home, and she was gladly enough to do a great photo shoot with us, and it's been great because now lots of pretty girls want to be on the cover of a record.
Oh, absolutely. And you, speaking of pretty girls, I got a bone to pick with you. There is no unedited version of the video for Got Me Wrong where you actually see nipple.
Yeah, well, there's footage, man.
There's footage.
I had to fight
as much.
I had to fight a lot to get as much as stuff as we did in there.
I mean, there is
the next video that we're shooting at King of Diamonds for She's a Devil, and we're gonna go way heavy on that one. So you're definitely gonna get should be an arousing video, I'd imagine.
God bless side boob.
It's gonna be all my nipple.
Yeah, right. Aaron's actually gonna get naked in this video, I heard.
Been my dream since I was a little boy.
Well, I got a mankini you can borrow.
I'm good. I'll get my own.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, let's close the show out, guys. Thank you so much for coming down. Blast to finally have you guys on the show. Check them out live. Check them out at all of the places you can find them. Twitter, Facebook, Reverb Nation. And, of course, go buy it on iTunes or just order it straight from them. From the website. What's the website again?
LaMadness.com, or get your ass out to a show.
Yeah, get your ass out to a show. They're going to be coming around your area soon, especially Denver, San Diego, and, yes, Minneapolis and Rochester. All right. I will see you next week. Actually, you know what? I'll see you this week yet. I must as well do another fucking show. This is another fucking podcast. I am Izzy Presley, and this is Lob Madness. I do love you all. This is the CC Club.
Meet me down at the CC Club. Your heart breaking, your lack of love. It's Bulldog on a Sunday morn. Bloodshot eyes from last night's torn. Dress she wore. Tough times. Now I had with these friends of mine, snorting cocaine and drunk, baby. Battles taking place in family, yeah. Oh God, give me one. I finally got my arms around some love. Cause I'm tired now of being alone. And that little girl will make it feel like home.